Yeah, we can head back to the tree farm. I've started recording
Okay.
on my end again, so we can just head back to the tree farm and resume roleplay from there.
Yeah, it's still gonna be a weird cut, but at least we won't be teleporting. Oh boy, where even were we?
You were like, oh, it's kind of overgrown now, so
Eh.
you were somewhere in there. Let's just
I,
pretend
I
the
meant I
world
meant
had a
in the
hiccup.
conversation, not physically.
The world had a hiccup. It's okay.
I meant in the conversation.
Oh, continue trees. Oh yeah. I did lead you over to the boards
Yeah, and then I
to.
led you back.
Yeah, did you lead? No, I did you?
Yes, I led you back over here because I wanted to pick up the saplings that were dropping from the breaking
Oh,
leaves.
right. Okay, so let's just resume from here.
Alright, you were telling me, I think, about other kingdoms?
Yes, I was telling you about other kingdoms. All right, let's resume roleplay in three, two, one. So, is there anything else about the kingdoms that you wish to know? Because I have told you a little bit about my kingdom, but well, not enough about yours. Well, not yours. I mean others.
Yeah, I'm not from a kingdom.
Right. Sorry, my brain is kind of scrambled right now for no particular reason.
I know how that feels. Uh,
Regardless, is there anything you would like to know about the Nether? I am quite knowledgeable in it.
I mean, I know very, very little about the Nether, so.
Are you aware of at least its climate?
It's hot.
Yes, that is correct. It is very hot there. Would you like to see a little bit of it?
Uh, how?
Unfortunately, the Nether is unreachable at the moment. Me and others are trying to figure out a way to get into the Nether. However, it is a bit of a difficult endeavor at the moment. However, I had spawned in a Nether portal. It is non-functioning and it's non-functioning. However, there are bits of the Nether poking through. Therefore,
Oh, okay.
it might be good to show you. After all, you have this lovely tree farm. I believe you might be interested in some netherborn trees.
I would love some netherborn trees.
They are different than the trees grown here, I believe. I picked up some saplings. They appeared to be little tiny trees. Is that how they grow?
Yeah?
It's not quite the same for nether trees.
How is it
See,
for nether trees?
there are two biomes currently capable of growing nether trees. There are two types. There's the crimson forests and the warped forests. Crimson forests have crimson trees, and warped forests have warped trees, to the surprise of nobody. I personally prefer crimson. After all, red is our kingdom's color, and it is just vastly superior.
Yeah, I see your little red cape.
Oh, yes, of course. It is a royal cape.
It's very nice.
I believe it was gifted to me by father about 2 years ago, I believe. Perish in flames. I like it when things burn. They're very flammable here in the overworld.
Not so much in the nether?
Oh, everything is on fire in the Nether. However, nothing is quite flammable. Fire doesn't spread unless something explodes.
Is that a common problem?
Exploding things, yes, if you piss off the ghasts. There's and excuse my pun, ghastly. Yes, ghasts are nobody's quite sure where they're from. There are some various myths and legends about ghasts coming in from the overworld. They say that they're not native to the Nether. I have my own theories about this, nothing too concrete. However, I know that ghasts are they have very explosive temperaments, much like the explosive green ones here.
Creepers.
Yes, except ghasts are about 5 times the size, can fly, and are pure white. They are always crying.
Why are they crying?
We don't know. Ghast sympathizers believe that it is because they miss home, wherever home might be. However, it's hard to feel sympathy for them if they constantly shoot you with fireballs. Fire itself does not hurt me or other demons, however, it's very annoying when it blows up part of your castle in a siege. They're often used as instruments of war. Are you keeping up over there, organizer? Hmm?
Oh no. You're gonna make me go up Gawain's stuffed staircase.
That is the punishment that we have to endure. There is another way, however, if you would rather not take the hell staircase. Just need to... I don't remember where it is. Oh, you can climb up the water.
I can climb up the water. You can take the staircase.
Very well, I suppose I'll meet you up there if you're resistant to the acid from this realm.
It's not acid.
It is! It burns my skin! It hurts!
Wait, where is this?
I shall meet you up there. I can see your name tag. I'm almost there. Do not worry, organizer.
No, you're fine.
This staircase is the
hate
absolute
this entire
worst.
staircase system. It's so bad.
It's so bad. I really need to convince Cursebreaker to make this better.
One of these days, I'm just gonna sneak over in the middle of the night and fix it.
That would be lovely. Now, welcome to this place. I believe is called the Badlands.
It's very, orange.
Yes, it's the closest thing I could find to the Nether. Also, I did spawn here, so clearly there's some merit to it. Now, we are about to see the Nether trees. This is the area in which I spawned. I've done a little bit of refurbishing with some gardening.
They kinda almost glow, huh?
A little bit, yes. They carry just a tiny bit of lava through their veins. After all, they need to feed from something.
And they feed on lava?
Well, I believe much like normal trees here in the overworld, require water, do they not?
I guess.
Now, like I said, the trees in the Nether do not grow the same way that the trees in the overworld do, not with tiny little mini trees that grow into big trees. Allow me quickly to get something from my inventory. Where is this? There it is.
Oh, clever.
Yes, nobody can get me down here. After all.
Except August.
Well, yes, but researcher August is permitted.
Alright. Wait, can you grow overworld trees in the Nether?
I've never seen them. Therefore, I don't know. That is all. Hmm. There we go. If you feed the soil with enough bone meal, eventually you will grow a mushroom.
Okay.
This is a warped fungus. It deters and repels all forms of piglin and hoglin material. You can shut up with your puns. Anyways, feed it enough bone meal and it will eventually grow into a tree.
Okay.
The wood collected from Crimson is
Is
red
it
and the one from Warped is blue, which makes it far superior to any other trees.
is it technically a fungus then?
Yes, technically, nether trees are, well, they're better trees. They're fungi trees. I'm not a botanist. I don't classify this. Regardless, you are free to take as many as you want. They grow freely on this um, nylium.
Nylium.
Feed it enough bone meal, and it will eventually yield in, well, mushrooms. Oh, do be careful. I do not believe your skin is hard enough to stand on magma blocks. Too sensitive, I
Yeah,
suppose.
I didn't see it there.
Ah. There we are. They do grow lovely vines.
That's pretty fun.
Quite.
Do the blue ones not have vines?
Oh, they do, but they do not. Warped vines do not grow from the tops of the trees. They grow from the bottoms, and at the current moment, I don't know how to acquire them. It's not skin hardness, it's sensitivity. What? Are you laughing at
Nothing.
me?
It's just it looks funny when you're on fire. It also looks funny when August is on fire.
There is nothing funny about me being on fire. That is a natural phenomenon.
I mean, I'm sure it is. I'm just not used to it.
Quite. If you've never been to the Nether, then you've never, well, experienced things being. What? You have fire here, right?
Yes.
Yes.
But we don't really have people who just can withstand it.
Well, that's a shame. How awful it is to live in a world where you cannot just bathe in lava whenever you want. I truly pity your world.
I mean, I guess I don't know what I'm missing.
You don't. You should develop better skin in order to withstand the heat. You overworld types are so sensitive to the heat. It's ridiculous.
I'll take it into consideration.
Yes, you should.
So that castle back at the spawn village, that's gonna be yours.
Oh, yes, without a doubt.
I've been wondering what that was for.
Why wouldn't it be for me? I'm the prince of the Nether, therefore I should be prince of the Haven as well.
I mean,
It only makes sense, does it not, Organizer?
So you're saying that your qualification for ruling here is that you were ruling somewhere else? I don't even know how good a ruler you were.
I was a perfectly fine ruler. Everybody in my land respected and loved me.
I mean, perfectly fine isn't exactly, you know.
I mean, they loved me better than my father, so that's clearly an
Who I
improvement.
also don't know anything about.
Hmm?
Who I also don't know anything about.
Oh. Yes, well, I don't suppose you would have. He fell ill several years ago, and I've been on the throne for those years. As is my rightful duty as the heir to the throne.
Okay. So, what are you planning to do as ruler?
Uh, Rule? I'm going to
Okay.
oversee the kingdom and its residents, and of course lead them into, well, whatever battle that we may eventually get ourselves into.
Oh boy.
The state of a monarchy is never without its spoils of war. It would be foolish to assume that people would simply sit back and relax against a government that they would not want. There's always somebody who says, "You're a tyrant, you're an unjust ruler, everything that you're doing is bad and wrong, and I'm going to rise up in a rebellion." Like, grow up already and go die in a ditch somewhere. Jeez. The
Have
nerve of
people
those
been
people.
saying this about you?
Yes, and I've sentenced them to death every time.
Okay. And you plan to keep doing that here?
Well, nobody can permanently die here, so it'll be a lesson worth keeping.
Okay.
Are you doubting my rulership abilities, Organizer?
I would never do that in front of you.
Good choice. I don't think they should do that.
Yes, you've made it clear that you don't think they should do that. I
Oh, you can hear them
you know,
too?
uh I thought you were talking about your subjects that objected to you.
Well, yes, of course. However, there's no subjects that objected to me here because this is the overworld.
Well, what did your nether subjects have to say, like more specifically?
I told you, they either loved me or decided to plan a rebellion, thinking that I'm
Okay,
not
but
fit to be ruler.
the the rebels, did they have any like specific complaints?
Well, I just said them, didn't I? You have very faulty ears if you can't even discern what I was
You
saying.
said that they said that you were a ruler, a tyrant, and weren't fit to rule, which is pretty vague, honestly. Like, there's a lot of space in there.
Yes, they weren't exactly concrete about their plans. They just keep telling us just awful things, saying that I'm a bad ruler, that I'm a tyrant, that I'm following in the footsteps of my father. I'm not. I'm much better than father ever was and ever will be. I've been ruling my kingdom perfectly fine without him. Therefore, I see no right that any of these foolish citizens should ever complain.
So they never like gave you specifics. They never told you, hey,
Not
you
any that
should.
I paid attention to.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
Whatever.
What did they have to say about your father, maybe?
Oh, they hated him.
What did they hate him for?
Being a tyrant, being an unjust ruler. However, I'm doing much better than him.
Okay, Lux.
Yes. That's Prince
What is
Lux
a
to you.
tyrant?
A tyrant is somebody who rules through fear. I do not rule through fear. People love me.
You do execute people.
Only those that are, you know, on the receiving end of my wrath.
Do you see how people might fear your wrath?
No. They respect my authority and know that when I'm angry, they are not to question me. Piss off! We're having a discussion here. So rude.
And what's an unjust ruler?
An unjust ruler is somebody who is unfit for the throne.
What would make someone unfit for the throne?
Somebody who is not liked as a ruler, and somebody who is bad at ruling, and other things like that.
I mean, this all seems kind of tautological to me.
Sounds what?
It kind of sounds like you're saying people don't like you because they think you're a tyrant, and they think you're a tyrant because they don't like you.
Well, I'm not a tyrant.
Alright, you're not a tyrant.
I'm not. End of discussion.
Okay, I feel like I have gained no information here.
I have given you so much information. You've rejected it all.
Have you ever wronged someone?
Have I? Define wronging someone.
Okay, let's try. What actions could you take that would make you more of a tyrant?
Killing people for fun,
Right, killing people for fun. I'm
which I do
assuming you
not
don't do
do.
that.
Killing is not fun for me.
What other things do tyrants do?
Hate the citizens.
And I'm assuming you love and respect or whatever your citizens.
Well, yes, I cherish them. They're my citizens, of course. How could I be a king without citizens? Oh, prince, I suppose. I am still legally a prince.
And anything else? Is it just murder and hatred?
Well, being disliked by the general populace.
Hey Lux, have you ever considered that if people are scared to let their feelings be known about something, then however many of them are letting their feelings be known about something, you can assume that there are more of them that just aren't saying so?
If they had a problem with me, they would actually take it up with me. I'm not sure why they wouldn't.
Not if they were going to get killed about it.
I'm not going to kill them just for voicing an opinion, only if it's wrong.
Lux, you can't kill people for having incorrect opinions.
I'm prince. I can do whatever I want.
There's.
Shut up.
Okay, so are you defining wrong as incorrect or inconvenient?
Incorrect.
And what if it turns out that you are incorrect?
I'm never incorrect.
What if someone lied to you and you acted on the incorrect information that they gave you?
Then I would seek to find the truth of the matter.
But you would have been incorrect and acted on incorrect information.
Well, what's in the past is in the past.
I mean, pretty much everything is in the past that's, as long as it's happened. All past and future.
Oh, congratulations on understanding the flow of time. Forgiveness only for me, correct?
Right, because you're a prince.
Yes.
So,
I failed to see the point of this discussion.
well, I'm just curious. Who all have you met on Haven so far?
Quite a lot of people. I have met my archivist, my advisor, some researcher August,
Sorry. Who are your archivist and your advisor?
and I don't remember their names. The one that is voided and spacey and sparkly and
Aster?
I believe so. And at the current moment, you are not privy to information as to who my advisor is.
Why not?
We are not friends. Why should I divulge the information to you?
Oh, but you told me who your archivist is.
Yes, because that doesn't matter. I give everybody titles and nicknames.
Because
But
you
the
don't
advisor
want to
is simply
remember
too
their real
close.
names.
I'm sorry?
Because you can't be bothered to remember their real names.
I
Hey, Lux, what's my
remember
name?
their real name. I know who my advisor is.
Hey, Lux, what's my name?
Well, you are the organizer.
What's my name?
Purple?
What's my name, Lux? You know I can still see you, right?
No, you can't.
Okay. Well, that's one way to deal with your issues. It does not require a bucket, chat. Look what I have.
What do you have? What is that? No! What did you just do? What have you just done?
I placed water.
Quit
Look, I
teleporting.
don't want to fight.
Oh, yes, you don't want to fight, yet you destroyed, like, part of my home. Look what you've done! Fix this now.
I I I can kind of fix it.
Oh, can you?
I can't.
Fix it.
I can't bring more lava. This is gonna take a bit. Um, I'm
Yes?
sorry. It just kind of seemed like you were about to shoot me.
I'm readying an arrow if you ever decide to do that again.
I want to. If I ever decide to do it again, it will be for a reason, and I will warn you first and give you a chance to stop me. That's
And
what
I
I'll
will.
promise.
I still have the power to shoot you, you know. You've upset me personally. I'm only not doing it because you are the only way I have to actually undo this mess.
Do you not have a pickaxe?
No, why would I have a pickaxe? That's for miners.
Right, because you're a prince and you wouldn't imagine of doing labor.
Yes, of course not.
Why won't you tell me your advisor's name?
I don't want to.
Did you ever figure out my name?
Well, according to your, the tag that is currently and constantly floating above your name, it is a moth with knives.
That's me.
You've completely ruined this.
I'm sorry.
You should be.
I would bring more lava if I could.
Suppose I shall just... Well... It is not better in any sense of the word. Organizer, what is dripstone?
I Stone that's kind of pointy, it drips.
An apt description, I'm sure.
I mean, that's why they call it dripstone. I should have had someone put efficiency on this pick. What's even on here? Just mending, okay.
Well, as long as it mends itself by the end of the day, you should be fine. One of the Soul Sands spirits that seem to be quite fond of you has suggested something called dripstone to replicate the lava. Are you aware of this technique?
I sort of. I can't use it myself.
Why not?
It. I can't handle iron.
Oh, an allergy?
You could call it that.
Oh.
That's all of it, I think.
Suppose that will do for now. I shall fix this later, or get somebody else to fix this. And get out of my sight before I shoot you.
Hang on. I think that was there. Which way?
That way.
Alright. You really think people are going to want you as a prince?
I don't suppose they have any other choice.
Oh, they always have the choice of rebellion.
Well, yes. And it's not like I haven't had my fair share of rebellions before. I know how to deal with them.
Do you know how to deal with them when they won't die?
Kill them again.
I'm pretty sure there are more people who are going to be against you than who are going to be on your side.
Is that a threat?
Just an observation. I don't think people take too kindly to being told that they have to obey someone that they have no reason to trust.
I'm a prince, they should at least respect my authority. That should be enough.
It's not enough. It won't be enough. Do you want to know why?
Entertain me.
Because most people here aren't from monarchies. They didn't grow up respecting royalty because they didn't have royalty. So when you say you're a prince, that doesn't mean anything to them. You have to show them by your actions that you're worth respecting.
Hmm. I see. Suppose I shall just make them understand.
I don't feel like I've gotten my point across, but you are still pointing that crossbow at me.
Your point?
I mean, it's your point. You're the one pointing the crossbow.
Yes.
You have to earn people's respect.
And I will.
Cool. Earn mine. What are you going to do to keep people safe here?
I will protect them. I will guide them.
Protect them how? See, Lux, we've been talking for a bit now.
Yes, and
And
it's
I don't
getting
think you've
quite
given me
long-winded.
I don't think you've given me one concrete answer this whole time. It's been all vague and circumspect and avoiding. And there's a skeleton behind you, by the way.
It's gone.
Alright. And that makes me think that you're all talk and no action, and you're going to expect people's respect in exchange for doing a whole lot of nothing. And possibly killing them if they point this out.
I'm capable of killing them. Should that not be enough respect?
I'm capable of killing you. Do you respect me?
Absolutely not.
I've 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 done enough today. I'm not going to kill you to prove my point, but I could. I could kill you.
And I could kill you.
So we should respect each other, shouldn't we?
I suppose. I've seen your skill with a bow. It's actually something to respect.
Thank you. But that's not what I meant.
You're just saying
People
it's just and we
people
stay out of each
respect
other's
me.
way.
People respect me. People respect me because I do things for them. Because I made that tree farm. Because I made the wheat farm in the village. Because I made sure that there were villagers to trade with. Because I've been expanding the highway. Because I put the roof over there so that people like you and Amber can use the highway without getting wet. Because I've been putting the effort in. Because I look at people and I go, okay, what can I do to help them? What can I do that will make them happier, make them safer? And then I do it. And I don't just go, oh, it'll make them happy just to know me, because that's stupid. It's stupid.
My role has not yet been fulfilled or started. Worry not, I will show them that I am worthy of respect.
Well, I think you've got a long way to go.
Suppose so. But eventually I will. And perhaps I will earn even yours.
Good luck.
Can't believe them. What do they know? They know nothing. Come and destroy my property. Come and insult me. How disrespectful. Any points they make are simply happenstance. I will be a good ruler. People will respect me. After all, I am a prince. I am the prince of the Nether. I am powerful, I am strong, I am capable. And no matter what, they will eventually respect me. They won't have much of a choice. I will become the Prince of Haven. I will gain control over this stupid little dimension. I wasn't even planning on it. I was planning to find my way back home as soon as possible, but I suppose a little competition never hurt anybody. And if this moth decides to warrant competition, respect, a challenge to my authority, well, I suppose I'll just prove them wrong.